Hey, what's up guys? Dan here, and today I'm going to talk about how to succeed with Amazon product research. So I'm very excited for this video because I think it's going to be very useful for people. I'm going to be comparing products and Jungle Scout screenshots. Like literally I took screenshots of good products and bad products to do. So we're going to go over them and we're going to take a look, and that way it will help you guys a lot with your product research and deciding whether to go for a product or not. So let's get started, okay? So I've got 8 different products here, and we're gonna go ahead and compare every single one of these screenshots. And I wanna start off the video by saying right away, there's a lot more that goes into an Amazon product than just these screenshots right here, okay? Than just these numbers. Things like the product itself, is it restricted? Is it banned? Is it breakable easily? Is it gonna break easily in transit and shipping? There's just so much more. Is the product solving a legitimate problem, right? So the numbers are just there to help you in kind of estimating whether the product's actually gonna sell or not, okay? Everything else, that's up to you. You have to use common sense whether to pursue the product or not, okay? Maybe if it's, too big to ship, then it might not be worth it because the shipping cost is insane. Right? Things like that, okay? Just use common sense. A lot of people don't have common sense, but as soon as you learn, to use your common sense that you already have, then you'll be able to succeed, and you'll be able to evaluate products and have great decision-making skills when it comes to Amazon FBA and choosing products. So let's get started. So I've got the first product right here, okay? And right here, if we look at the numbers right here, right away we can see that the price point is very different, okay, and low. When you see prices like this, okay, when you see prices like this, like for example, the first one here, or we've got one for $8 and then another one for $26, right? So they're both making, a lot of money. They're both making $70,000, $80,000, right? The thing is, look at this one right here, $70,000 with 2,642 reviews, okay? And at a very low price point. At this kind of price point, I wouldn't even recommend doing the product, because unless it's an insanely high volume business, because he's literally doing $1 or $2 profit per unit. But at 9,000 sales a month, that's about $9,000 in profit per unit, right? But I still would never recommend doing a price point like that. So the first thing you look at is price point. If the product is above $12 or $13 and anything below 60 or 50 bucks, even above if you have the starting capital, even above if you have the starting capital, but then it already becomes too expensive to source. So right away, if you see a product with a price like this, right, but all of them are like $8, $9, $10, that means that there's already a price war going on. If all of them are $8, $9, $10, so there's a price war going on. So you don't want to join the price war, okay? Also, if we just look at this product right here, the prices are very different, okay? Maybe one of them is very cheap and one of them is kind of like a premium thing, right? But this one is making a lot more money, okay? As you can see, if you see a product that's at $26 making more money, at a much higher profit, the profit per unit here is probably about like $15 compared to this one, then it's obviously better to go offer the premium angle. That's probably what's going on here, okay? 3,000 sales a month, 80,000 a month, okay? So I would say that this product is too competitive, and it's going to be very competitive to enter. However, if you look at the products here, right, this one's making 82,000 a month, guys, with 65 reviews. This one's making 25,000 a month with 85 reviews. Also, if you notice here, this one has a rating of 3.5. So actually, if you go into this product and you look up the reviews there, you can actually read the negative reviews and you can fix them when you're going to do the product yourself. So you can talk to your supplier and just explain to them, hey, I need this fixed because people aren't happy. Okay? So yeah, so like I said, this product is a little too competitive, but if you figure out, exactly what it is that this number 7 here is doing and number 5, and you copy it, if you find the exact same design, maybe you would fix the negative reviews, you will sell. You will make at least $20,000 a month, guaranteed for sure, okay? But another thing is, you want to make sure that the keywords that you're searching in Amazon are actually correct. You want to make sure that the keywords that you're putting in there in the search when you're going to pull up Jungle Scout Chrome extension, you want to make sure that they're the most general keywords that people are using for your product. So you don't want your keywords to be like, 10 words, okay? You want your keywords to be maximum 2, 3, or 4 words. I wouldn't even go as far as 4 words, okay? 2 or 3 words, okay? Those are the most general keywords. So make sure that you have the right keywords in there, or else Jungle Scout won't be correct. So anyway, verdict on this one, I'd do it if I could find the exact same design as number 5 or number 7, figure out what it is that they're doing right, okay? Copy what they're doing right and put your own little twist on it if needed. If not, if the reviews are good, then just find the exact same design, brand it well, create a brand out of it, and you're good to go. And you'll make at least $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, okay? Let's move on to the next one right here. Actually, let's pull up a good one right here, and I'll show you exactly what to look for in a good product, okay? All right, so I've got this product pulled up here, okay? As you can see, there's one person with 1,700 reviews, okay? If there is one person, if there's one seller, one product with above 1,000 reviews and everybody else is below, that's generally a good sign. That's good, okay? You can compete. You can enter there right? And you can compete. As you can see, because this one right here has 25 reviews and he's making $25,000 a month, okay? This one right here, 23 reviews, making $85,000 a month, okay? As you can see, you know, it's possible to come in and compete because getting 20 or 30 reviews isn't hard at all. You can get that in a matter of a couple of weeks if you really try. You know, if you use all the methods that I teach in this on this channel here and in the Amazon Freedom course, then yeah, that's easy to get, okay? So right off the bat, the price point is good. If we look at these ones right here, $15, $16, $19, $20, that's a good price point, okay? You don't want to go as low as this. You never want to go as low as $10, okay? You always want to come in. You'd rather come in at a higher price point, higher profit margin, and, you know, label it as kind of like a premium product. That way people are actually, you know, willing to spend the extra money, okay? So what I would do is, yes, I would do this product and I would model after this guy right here, okay? This one right here, making $63,000 with 327 reviews, okay? And I would figure out what it is that they're doing correctly because clearly it's the best performing listing here. Also, this one right here, $40, $85,000, but you have to be careful. If you see a price point like this, $40, okay, so it's pretty high, and you see an insane amount of revenue a month, that shows that Jungle Scout is slightly inflating the revenue because, you know, each thing costs $40, right? So that's only 2,200 or 2,119 sales a month, which is still insane, obviously, right? You know, if it's a $20 price point, then this is kind of more accurate, I've noticed. Okay, the higher the price, the more Jungle Scout overinflates the numbers, I've noticed, but it's still, you know, pretty close to accurate, I'd say, between 15,000 negative plus, right? So maybe like, you know, between 70,000 and 90,000 this person is making. So verdict, I would absolutely do this product, okay? All right, so we've got another product pulled up here, okay? Right away, we can see one person with an insanely high price point. Well, it's not insanely high, but it's high, making $300,000 a month, okay? With 822 reviews. What this means is that, one, this might be patented, right? Number two, this might be a well-established brand, okay? Because they can get away with charging this high and getting this many sales, okay? So this might be, you know, something with high barriers to entry because they clearly captured most of the market share, okay? So these are things that you have to consider when you're gonna do this product, okay? If you're thinking about doing this product. Also, this is also very sketchy, okay? And this is a bad sign. 11,000 or 12,000 a month with 3,500 reviews, okay? So you got to figure out why, you know, this person isn't selling at all. If the listing is good, if the product is good, you know, the rating is 5, okay? So the reviews are great. That means that, you know, people simply don't want to buy this product and the demand isn't there, you know, and it's just going to be very difficult to compete with the #1 seller right here. Another thing is, we've got someone with 700 reviews making $4,000 or $5,000 a month, okay? So, I mean, you know, that, and also right here, you know, we've got someone making like absolutely no money with only 19 reviews, okay? So verdict on this one is, nope, don't do it, okay? Also, another thing is, and I think a lot of people don't go into this, is this: if you see the seller is Amazon, so half of them are Amazon and half of them are fulfilled by Amazon, okay, so half of them are private labelers and the other half is Amazon, okay, you shouldn't be afraid to compete with Amazon because Amazon usually won't do correct PPC, they won't put in the effort in the listings, you know, they're kind of just throwing up a product there because they know, you know, their product research team, they've got a product research team in there, you know, they see the numbers, they know it's going to sell, so they just throw it up there, put their own little Amazon private label brand on there, and, you know, it will obviously sell. Right? But they don't work on the listing, they don't work on the pictures usually, and they don't do any kind of correct PPC, and they definitely don't do a product launch. But they still come out on top because obviously it's Amazon, they know what they're doing, but you can still compete with them, definitely. It's just that in this case, I wouldn't do it. All right, so we've got another product right here. And this is an example of a bad product, okay? So as you can see right here, I don't know why the numbers here are blanked out, but right here, we've got 1,600 reviews, okay? There's one person. There's another person with 1,800 reviews, and then the rest of them have a lot of reviews. They have over 100, 200, 300 reviews, okay? So right off the bat, this is way too competitive, and as you can see, the price really varies. So, you know, another thing is not all the products might be the exact same. You got to understand, if you're going to compare, you got to understand you can't compare apples to oranges, okay? You got to make sure that the products on this list are all the same, okay? And if they're not, then just compare the ones that are the same, that are the exact same thing, okay? So this product right off the bat, too competitive based off the reviews. It's just going to be very hard to enter and compete. And also the price is very, very, you know, there's a very wide price range here, so that's another sketchy sign. Okay, so right here we've got another Jungle Scout screenshot, okay? This is an example of a good product. Why? Because we got one person with 1,000 reviews, we've got a couple with over 100, okay, that are making great money, and then the rest of them, they're still making 9,000, 6,000, you know, a couple thousand a month, okay? So that's what you can expect with this product. If you can see this, you know, and if you come at it trying to mimic the best performing seller here, right? So for example, I would probably mimic this one right here, these two, because they're at good price points. $649 is just way too cheap, right? So these ones, I would do what they're doing. Okay, maybe fix some of the negative reviews, but that's not needed. That's not always necessary. Okay, you know, if I do this well, if I brand it well, okay, and if I follow the formula correctly, obviously that I teach on this channel here, then I will be able to make at least 9,000 a month, I would say. Okay, so that's just what I see here. You know, you can really predict how much you're gonna make, and you can really predict what actions you're gonna have to take. So just from this picture right here, just from these numbers, I know I have to open these 2 listings right now, and I have to figure out their exact design, what they're doing. I have to find the exact same thing on Alibaba, right? And just things like that, okay? I have to do what they're doing well. Remember, copy what works well, and if needed, put your own little twist on it. So verdict for this one, yes, I'm gonna do it. All right, let's pull up another one here. So this is the first screenshot that actually includes the opportunity score, which really helps a lot of new people. So this is kind of a relatively new Jungle Scout feature. It's been around for a couple months now, and it assigns based off of all the numbers here. If it's hard for you to read the numbers and interpret them, it assigns a score of how good the product is, okay? Or how good Jungle Scout, with their algorithm, they think that the product is. So this one, obviously it assigns a 3 out of 10, which means high demand, high competition, which is bad, which means that it's going to be hard to make money. It's going to be hard to break through and compete, okay? As you can see, this product right here, the price point really varies, kind of a low price point, $12, $7, $6, $13, right? An insane amount of reviews here, 3,000. We've got sellers with 40 reviews, only making $650 a month, right? So as you can see right away, too competitive, pretty bad product, and obviously this locks it in. This locks in the verdict for you. This helps you realize that the product is good or isn't good. Okay, so you guys have to also understand this thing isn't always accurate, okay? And also these Jungle Scout numbers are also not always accurate. Most of the time they are, because they interpret it based off the bestsellers rank, which is a pretty accurate interpretation, right? It gives you an instant reading of how much they're gonna make that month if they're selling the same thing as they're doing right now every single day, okay? So that's some pretty advanced Jungle Scout algorithm there. That's some pretty advanced Jungle Scout there for you. But yeah, so most of the time it's accurate, but it's just an estimate. You still have to go in, track it, and I show how to do that on this channel and in the Amazon Freedom course, obviously in depth. There are tons of videos on this channel on the subject, on how to track products, how to, launch products, just things like that. There's just a lot of value here. Anyway, yeah, so verdict for this one, too competitive. And obviously the opportunity score tells us that as well, okay? And one last one here, let's open it up, okay? Right here, so we've got this one right here, we've got one with 400 reviews, we've got, the rest of them have lower than 100, and they're all making a lot of money. So this is right away off the bat a good product, okay? And obviously you want to track it, okay? You want to put it in the Jungle Scout product tracker, which is in the web app. Great tool, by the way. Before the Jungle Scout product tracker existed, you used to have to open up an Excel spreadsheet and actually do the 99 cart trick. If you don't know what that is, it was an old-fashioned method of adding the product to the cart, setting the quantity to 999, and you had to do this every single day at the same exact time for 3 or 4 days. That way you can see the difference in the stock. So for example, the first day the product was 100 units in stock, the second day 80 units in stock, the third day 60 units in stock, which means that the product is selling 20 a day, okay? But now you don't have to do that anymore. Jungle Scout product tracker exists, and it will show you, exactly a graph of how many they've been selling for the past like 30, 60, 90 days. So it's great. You don't have to wait anymore. So it's awesome. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a better and clearer understanding of these numbers. I know it's hard to interpret sometimes, but hopefully that gave you guys some clarity, okay? So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this Amazon video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys are interested in passive income, of course you are. If you guys are interested in passive income, living your dreams, starting online business, and just doing what you love with your life and just living your life to the max potential, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you guys are interested in a step-by-step course, which includes my unlimited mentorship, check out the Amazon Freedom course in the description below. It has everything you need to know. You don't need to buy anything else. And follow me on social media, Instagram and Snapchat, links are in the description below. I post some cool stuff on there. So anyway, hope you guys have an amazing day. See ya.